Please, the 911 dispatcher, Milan. They need police, fire, ambulance.
Please.
What's the location where you need the police?
3427 East 149th Street.
3427 East 149. And your name?
Darnisha Cooper.
Darnisha, what's going on over there in 149?
I want to report a missing child.
How old is the child?
14.
What's the child's name?
Alianna Defreeze.
Spell her first name for me.
Alianna.
And spell the last name?
Defreeze.
Defreeze, gotcha. And is Alianna black, white, or Hispanic female?
Black.
And what's her birthday?
6/12/02.
Okay, has she ever done this before?
No. I put her on the RTA this morning because they give her bus tickets, and she knows to eat her right down the street from the police station. And I gave her, I put her on the bus, and she just gets on the 10 to school. And I called the school because I had a parent-teacher conference, and they said she never checked in for school.
What time did you put her on the RTA?
It was about 6:38 when the bus came down. Around that time.
You said at 6:30 this morning?
Yes.
What school does she go to?
E-Prep. On 93rd, yeah, on 93rd Union.
East 93rd and say it, Union?
Yeah, 93rd and Union.
And she never made it to school this morning at all?
No. And they usually give out a phone call if the child doesn't come to school, but I didn't get a phone call. So that's why I didn't call until just now.
Okay. All right. Well, she's trying to get her zone car over to you now. If anything happens or if you hear back, give us a call back because we're going to have an officer come make a report for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So you start off by you giving your name, address, phone number. We just start off. Yes. Spell your first name.
Liquiya.
Last name.
Williams.
Your home address.
'89.
Social. You know the little girl who was found in the house down the street from you. We're going to talk about that, the furnace and the scrapyard.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else you know or remember about the suspect, Christopher.
That's all I know.
You call
him scrapping.
Who's he?
I don't even know. Big Dog.
Okay. And that's the guy who you saw on TV as the suspect in that case. All right. So you know him as Big Dog. And you saw him Wednesday before the little girl was reported missing?
Yeah, Wednesday. He was over there a week and a half before all that happened.
Over where?
The house next door.
And he came to your house?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
He would just come in, knocking on the door, asking for something to eat or something to drink. A couple times he asked me to take him to the scrapyard. And that was about it.
All right. And you took him to the scrapyard?
I took him to the scrapyard twice.
What day?
Wednesday and Thursday.
What'd you take Wednesday?
I don't know what he had. All the stuff was piled up in the van. When I got in, everything was already piled up in the van.
Who put it in the van?
Him and Durham. They was out there putting the stuff in the van.
All right. Did Terrance help?
No. He ain't helping this stuff, man. I think, I don't know. I was still upstairs.
Okay. So Wednesday, what scrapyard did you go to?
The one on Aetna.
All right. My understanding there's two on Aetna.
I don't know.
You went though, right? You drove them there?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
I sat in the car. They just was taking everything out and was throwing it in the yard.
What did scrapyard look like?
It's blue.
The building is blue?
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought the big building was blue.
I don't know.
Okay.
It got the little things that hang down, the little clear things that hang down before when you're walking in. It got little plastic things hanging down. I think it's gray, blue, white.
And the things hanging down are inside the building?
They outside, like hanging down.
Like Christmas decorations?
No, you know, like the plastic little chandeliers, like they be having, like when you go into the meat market, they got them little heavy little plastic things hanging down before you go to the back entrance. Like,
Oh, no, I know what
it's
you
like real thick plastic, like they hang it down. Like they don't have a door, they just hang it down. You walk straight through the.
Oh, like a car wash kind of thing?
Yeah, like them little things. You just walk straight through there.
All right, and Thursday you went also to the same scrapyard?
Mm-hmm.
And what street is it on?
And
All right, what'd you have that day?
I don't know what was all in there.
Okay.
I don't remember what was in there. I know they had a whole bunch of stuff. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
All right, how'd you
Everything
get there?
was all in the driveway.
How'd you
When
get
I woke up, it was in the driveway, and I went back upstairs, laid down. Then Daryl came upstairs and was like, Big Dog said, can you take him to the scrapyard? And I said, yeah, go ahead, put the stuff in the car. And they was putting the stuff in the car. By the time I came down, I jumped in the car and we left.
All right, did he pay you?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
He gave me $10 for gas.
Well, each day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever seen him before?
Mm-mm.
All right. And
My first time since when he just came over there to work on the house, to fix on the house.
So 2.5 weeks, and you never seen him over there before.
Mm-mm. But everybody say he from around there. I don't be all around there. I go to the store and I go back home. So I don't know who from where.
All right. Your daughter tell you she saw him that Thursday?
Mm-hmm. She told me that he told her, I'm going to watch you walk to the bus stop. But her bus was already right there. So she got straight on the bus.
And her bus stop is where?
On the corner of Fuller.
And Terrance does scrapping?
He buys scrap.
And
Yeah, they bring it to the house and he'll buy it off of them. He'll give them like $10, sometimes $15, depending on how much stuff they got.
And then who takes it to the scrapyard?
He do.
He who?
Terrance do.
Terrance.
Yeah.
And you and Terrance are legally married?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you only seen him. He came over your house. He was playing with your kids?
Mm-hmm. Playing with my nieces and nephews and my kids.
All right. Did you ever think anything was weird about him?
Mm-mm.
You ever see him on drugs, drinking?
Mm-mm. He was acting normal, like a regular normal person. It's just that Saturday he was just panicking, like he was acting weird. That
Which
Saturday?
Saturday?
Saturday that following week. That Saturday he was just acting real strange. Like I gotta get from over here.
So, are you talking about the Saturday before they found
Yeah.
her body?
Mm-hmm.
And he said what?
He was acting real strange. Like I gotta get from over here. Like that's the first time I seen him freak out like that. He asked to use my phone and called a ride, and he got picked up and left.
Is that number still in your phone?
He was asking me if I can take him, Mayfield Heights, I think, and he was gonna give me $25 or whatever. And I'm like, I ain't about to go that far. No, I don't do that. And he called.
You know what number he called?
I don't remember. We
Is
was
it-
trying to figure it out. I just wanted my phone. I don't even remember. I ain't checked behind him.
That's Saturday at what time?
We came back from T's basketball game about 3:30.
He used your phone about 3:30?
I think so.
Is your call log still there?
No, it delete calls on its own, depending on how long it be in there. Like every 7 days, it delete it. If I don't say the number.
Okay. Do you know who picked
But
him
he
up?
called Will to come pick him up.
He called Will?
Mm-hmm. Will came and picked him up.
You know Will's last name?
No. I just know Will from being at the studio. The studio used to be down there on Fuller.
Describe where the studio was, because it burnt down, right?
Yeah, city certified. It was a barbershop right next door, and it was apartments upstairs.
So if you walk down your street towards 93rd,
the studio was right there across the street.
Straight ahead across the street?
Across the street. Yep.
Okay. And it's just a vacant lot now?
Yep.
Have you ever been in that house where the little girl was found? Never.
Never, ever.
You know Will Terrance has been in there? You didn't know that?
No, I know for sure Terrance never been in that house.
He said it was in there.
He went in there, I know about probably a couple months ago, but I don't think recently.
Anything else you can tell me about Big Dog, what he told you or what he said to you? You know,
On the ride to the scrapyard, he was saying something about he just got out of jail for murder and he wasn't trying to go back.
Which day?
And that was on that Wednesday.
Okay.
He said, I just got out of jail for murder and I ain't trying to go back. Then he was like, I've been in prison too long, kept on unlocking the doors.
Why would he say I just got out of jail? Why would he tell you that?
That's what he was like. I just got out for murder and I ain't trying to go back.
Did he tell you who he murdered or where?
Nope. I was just driving. Like, let me hurry up and get home. He's talking about he just got out for murder.
And you said at one point you saw him with a birth certificate?
He showed me his birth certificate that Saturday before he was leaving. He was sitting on the porch waiting on the ride. And he pulled out a birth certificate and showed me his birth certificate. I ain't really paid the name no attention. I was just looking at it because he said that they come shorter now. You know they used to be long. And he had a real short one, and it said Tennessee at the top. That's all I remember.
I thought you said that you saw the name Calvin or something.
I saw the word Calvin on the when I was reading the news. I seen Calvin.
Okay. So at some point, you guys were all talking about the missing girl, and he was there.
No, he wasn't there when we was.
You weren't driving, and Terrance was reading you the flyer about the missing girl, and you guys kind of discussed.
No, he was helping my sister move. Is when they seen the flyer.
Right.
And he was in the car with them. I wasn't in the car.
You weren't in the car?
No. Okay. And they said something about he told them grab 2 of them. I wasn't in the car at the time. I had just found out she was missing that Sunday.
The Sunday she was found?
That's when they came back and was talking about it. Or was no, it wasn't Sunday. It was Friday. He helped her move Friday. Yeah, Friday. Yep.
He's never said anything to you about the little girl?
Nope.
Why was he watching your daughter go down the street? Did he say why?
Nope. I never knew that he watched her walk down the street. She never told me until all this had popped up. She never even told me he watched her walk down the street.
Okay. Anything else you can think of?
Nope.
And I'm assuming because you're pregnant with twins that you weren't helping them move or anything.
Oh,
like
no.
That. Just because you were in a car, do you mind if I get your DNA?
You can.
You don't have a problem with it. You have the right to refuse.
Okay.
It's totally up to you. You're okay with it? So
I don't go nowhere. I sit in a house.
This is the consent. You're going to put your name here, read this. It's just going to say, I'm going to take swabs.
Boy, write my name right here.
Yeah, print. Alright, and then you're going to read that. It says you have the right to refuse, that you're voluntarily given it swabs. You're going to sign it and date it. Today is February 8th.
I picked the date in the wrong spot.
No, that's fine. Sign underneath. You got gum in your mouth?
Take it out.
If you, So you have any more kids after this? You done?
I'm done.
You gonna get your tooth tied?
No, I ain't gonna get my tooth tied. I'm gonna just be on birth control.
Because you might want to have some
Yeah,
later.
the 5-year. I'm gonna get the 5-year plan.
Yeah. How old are you?
27.
Oh yeah, you're still young. Because by the time you get, I mean, your kids will be grown almost, and you still be able to have kids. So yeah.
But they ain't trying to be 40, still trying to have kids.
I hear you. Okay, I'm gonna have you sign here. You're gonna start on the white and sign all the way over onto the red. And date it. That's it. Thank you, ma'am. Liquiya. How you pronounce that?
Laquiya.
Laquiya. Just like it sounds. Just like it spells.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate you
All
coming
right,
down. You can go feed them babies now. 2
All
girls, honey. You're going to have 4 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, my boy, yes.
He going to be spoiled.
Yup, he is. They gonna get mad.
Which one are you going to go right here? When you saw him on, Wednesday and Thursday, what was he wearing?
I know he got on some real dirty jeans. They was dirty. They was real dirty. And some brown boots. And he just had on a dark blue jacket. He always kept that dark blue jacket on.
Both days?
Yeah. He never changed his clothes since he was there.
Dark blue coat.
Dirty blue jeans, them dirty blue
lights.
Yeah, they was supposed to be
Dark.
light, but they was dirty. They was light blue jeans, but they was real dirty. With some brown boots.
What kind of boots?
They looked like some construction worker boots. One of them was, the sole was hanging out. Like it was open.
And he got some clothes?
Huh?
And Terrance sold
Yeah, he
clothes.
asked him for some clothes, yeah.
Do you know what clothes he got?
He had got a jersey and some jeans. They weren't dark or light, they was like in between. It was like a long sleeve dark blue jersey. It was gray and white. He came that Friday and got the clothes. Because T was telling him, like, because he kept on saying he ain't like to be dirty, he wanted to take a shower and stuff. So T was like, I got some clothes in the basement. You know, you want to get them. This was like Monday or Tuesday.
What did he do with the clothes he took off?
I don't know, he left with a bag.
Okay.
He never had no bag when he first got there. But when he left with a bag. He had a Sableye bag.
You think he put his clothes in there?
Yeah, I think his clothes and stuff was in that bag.
Okay, so he took them with him. And you looked in your van and it's not in there? All right. Was his coat?
He still had his coat on.
Okay. Did you notice any blood? Did you notice any injuries to him?
Nope, I didn't really look at him like that.
He didn't have no bandages?
When he came and sat down, he was just sitting there with his head down, like just waiting on his ride, and was covering his face.
Okay. All right. Thank you.